When Louise was feeding her boss, she accidentally spilled food on his lap. Noticing a loose thread on her boss's clothes, she bit through the thread end with her teeth and joked, "Good thing it wasn't on your fly," hoping to make a good impression on her boss to convince him to keep her employed. She dressed in vibrant outfits every day like a bouquet of colorful flowers, but her boss, Will, looked at her with nothing but disdain. In the afternoon, when Will fell unconscious, Louise discovered scars all over his arms, clearly the result of failed suicide attempts. What Louise couldn't understand was, why would Will, with billions in assets he couldn't spend in a lifetime, always be thinking about ending his life? Not only that, from overhearing his parents' arguments, she learned that in a few months, doctors from a certain hospital would come to administer euthanasia to Will. This was something Will himself had scheduled. His parents had tried everything, but couldn't convince Will to change his mind. They could only place their hopes on Louise. But faced with this early arrival of a female caregiver, Will used strange expressions and difficult demands to scare her away. Seeing this situation, Louise still chose to stay because her family's financial needs depended on her. Will's caretaker told Louise that she didn't need to do anything here, just focus on keeping Will happy. At that moment, Will's girlfriend and best friend suddenly visited. The two tried various conversation topics, but Will showed no interest whatsoever until his girlfriend announced she wanted to break up because during Will's paralysis, she had developed feelings for Will's best friend. Hearing these unbelievable words, Will was slow to react. Seeing this, the two quickly fled Will's home. Soon, Louise heard the sound of breaking glass. She rushed to check what happened and found photo frames scattered across the floor. The girlfriend's betrayal had deeply upset Will. Louise quickly tried to calm Will's emotions and cleaned up the glass shards. Seeing Louise repairing the broken frame, Will showed no gratitude, instead warning Louise not to meddle in his affairs and not to do these things to impress or please him. Hearing this, Louise angrily explained in a loud voice that she was just doing her job, not because she cared about or enjoyed being with him. Will told Louise not to come to work tomorrow. Louise stated that his parents had hired her, and unless they fired her, she wasn't going anywhere. Because Louise truly needed the money, she desperately needed this job to support her family. From then on, Will's view of Louise quietly changed. He actively asked Louise to take him outside for fresh air, and Will's mother was very happy to see this.